Hi children, welcome to grade 5 English and this is our session 4 in chapter number 9 Androcles and the Lion. And today we are going to revise our chapter number 9. First, let's recall the story Androcles and the Lion. This story happened in Rome, and in medieval times there was a practice called slavery, in which the masters bought the slaves with the help of money and valuable things they had. And the slaves were treated very cruelly. And this story is about one such slave called Androcles. And he was treated very cruelly by his master and he can't able to bear it. So he planned of escaping from his master and one day he left his place and which was against the law and he went deep inside the woods. He can't able to find any food or water, and after so many days of tiredness and hunger he went inside the cave and he slept. And after some time he heard a very ferocious roar outside the cave, and he went outside. There he saw a lion, after which he can able to realize that the cave he slept was the den of lion. And he went near the lion. There he can see the thorn went inside the paws of the lion, so that there was so much bleeding. The lion can't even able to move from that place. It was with so much pain. Androcles thought of helping the lion, but he was frightened whether something would happen to him. But after bringing the courage, he went near the lion, and after which the lion realized that Androcles was there only to help him. The lion held his paws near the Androcles. Androcles helped the lion, and from that instant, Androcles and the lion they become very good friends. Androcles stayed there in that cave for many months. Lion usually brought many food for Androcles. And one day, while Androcles was cooking in the cave, the smoke came out from the cave, and after seeing that, the soldiers came there to find the Androcles because he escaped from his master, which was against the law, and for that, there was a very severe punishment in Rome. They took him, and after which the lion returned back from the forest. And after seeing this, the lion thought of attacking the soldiers, but with the help of net, they caught the lion too. Now, both Androcles and the lion they were caught by the soldiers. The soldiers put him in the prison under the arena where these punishments were held for the prisoners. And after some days, Androcles heard something strange, that is the sound of trumpets on, and after that the prison in which Androcles was there, the door went opened and he was pushed outside of the prison into the arena, and in his opposite side the same happened, and there was a ferocious lion, and everybody around in the arena they cheered very happily to see what's going to happen there. And the lion, which came very ferociously outside the prison because of so much hunger, didn't do anything after seeing the Androcles, and after that, Androcles realized it was the lion he helped in the forest. And the lion went 3 rounds ferociously around the arena, and after which he came near the Androcles and they both hugged each other. And after hearing this, the king and the people who gathered in arena, they felt very astonished after seeing this friendship between the beast and a common man. And the king asked Androcles how this happened. They have never seen anything like this in arena. And after which Androcles said the king, "Yes, I helped the lion when he needed me the most." And he said everything to the king what happened in the forest. And after hearing this, the king felt very happy, and he can able to understand the beautiful relationship, that is the friendship between Androcles and the lion. So he freed both Androcles and the lion, and they both lived very happily. And now the Androcles became the freed man in Rome, and also the lion in the forest. And they both met each other every day, and they lived very happily, and their relationship continued even stronger forever. And from the story, what you learned: don't hesitate to help a person who is in trouble. If someone is in trouble, don't hesitate to help that person. And it is important to lend a helping hand to others when they are in need. And selflessness helps us in many ways. Helping others and not being selfish, it helps us in many ways. And now I hope you're clear with the story and its moral. And now let's recall the concept connection, active and passive voice. And voice refers to the form of verb that tell us whether the doer of an action is the subject or the object in a sentence. And here they have given you many examples. And active voice. What is active voice? We say that the verb is an active voice when the subject is the doer of an action. Deepa wrote a story, and in this sentence, Deepa is the doer of a action and also the subject. So we call this verb as in active voice. And next we are moving on to passive voice. We say that the verb is in the passive voice when the subject and the doer of the action are different. That is, the subject is the receiver of the action. Here they have given you some examples. The race was finished by the sprinter. Here, the race is the receiver of the action in this sentence. So, we call this verb as in passive voice. A story was written by Deepa. In this, a story is the subject, but the doer is Deepa. A story is the receiver of the action. So, here, this sentence is in passive form. And what is the difference in active and passive voice? In passive voice, the subject of the sentence receives the action, whereas in active voice, the subject of the sentence performs the action. Children, read all the examples given in your concept book and in concept connection thoroughly so that you'll be more clear about the concept connection, active and passive voice. Yes, and let me tell you the home assignment for today's session. You have to complete C3 part in chapter number 9, and they have given you 3 different activities. Read the activities very carefully and select any one activity, and you have to perform the activity as given, and you have to submit your finished work in Google Classroom. Clear? Yes. And the value we learn from this chapter is helpfulness. We have to be helpful to each and everyone when they are in need. And children, prepare well for your chapter 8 assessment. Refer your concept book, workbook, answer key, material, and the worksheets I have posted in Google Classroom. Practice well and all the very best, children. And hand in your completed home assignment in grade 5 English Google Classroom. Drink more water, eat healthy food, reduce your screen time, don't use mobile phone and television often. Stay home and stay safe, children. Thank you so much.